Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you everyone that's joined. Hello Grave Reaper, great to see you here. Thank you for joining. So we're back on Judith Plains, moving backwards and forwards between different places. Speaking of that, we need to change our currency setting. Right, so we're still doing contracts, so we're going to see what we've got and the way that we can do. Let's have a look. Nothing in the used market. Hey Scott, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Grave Reaper, I'm doing okay. Friday today, finished work for another week, so survived work for another week, so that was good. So yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Right. That's right, we got ourselves a sewing contract. So yeah. Head down to the shop because we borrowed the equipment, I think. So yeah, we'll head down and we'll do some sewing, something a bit different. Yeah, I hope everyone's Friday is going well. Did try and get Saxlingham ready for tonight, but ran out of time, unfortunately. But it's coming together nicely, so looking forward to starting a gameplay on it next week. And looking forward to continuing on with my Dayheim map as well. So yeah, you're doing well considering you start a shift in 2 hours, mate. Hope it goes well for you. I really want to buy a sprayer. I think that's the next thing I want to buy is a sprayer, and well, I leased it last time. It really did make us a lot of money. Hey, the farmer guy. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You're having a great day? Well, it's nice having the Ford tractors. They don't make very good contract machines because they're too slow to get anywhere. Hey, Marianne, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Just excuse me for one moment. That's better. Put a bit of light. Always good. Okay, so we've got a nice Fendt tractor. If there's another contract nearby. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, wow. That's incredible, Grave Reaper. That's a lot of time. Like done. Thank you, Marianne. Hope your day's going well. when you see it, I hope I'll like it. I think I will, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing it. That graffiti style is very artistic. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the new truck pack from Mercedes. I think that'll be a really good addition to the game. Be nice to have another truck in the game. Oops, I passed it. It was making me confuse myself the way I made some of the letters. Sounds absolutely awesome, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing it. All likes and 3 views. That's good. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. Got 9 on our horizontal stream. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. the longest one I've made. I've got too long a name, hey buddy. Hey, just put Marianne's channel link in the channel. Hey Eric, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And I've just put Grave Reaper's link in the chat as well. Both have YouTube channels. Yeah, you're welcome there, Grave Reaper. Oh, Grave Reaper, you'll start me going down a rabbit hole. Probably don't want to go down. Difference between LA graffiti and New York graffiti? Oh man. That'd be something I could really get fixated on. For no reason at all. Did that for I didn't start anything. Yeah. How are you, Eric? Welcome in. Hope your Friday's going well. Awesome. Thanks, Grave Reaper. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. Appreciate it. It does help the channel. It is waiting for it to be Saturday. That's when Nikolai comes back home. Ah, that'll be awesome, mate. Only something to look forward to. My weekend's going to consist of taking some e-waste down to a special event where they're taking a whole lot of e-waste away. Got an old LCD TV that died. A couple of old tablets. One that's got a battery that's bulged and popped the screen out. Yeah, and that's probably about it. Oh, and an old stereo. I must remember the old stereo too. Go and get that out of the attic. Hey Lone Wolves, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Hope your Friday's going well. There we go, just put your link in the chat there, Lone Wolves. Another person with a YouTube channel. Free to go and check them out. You thought it was Thursday. Oh, don't do that to me, mate. That means I've got work tomorrow. I don't want work tomorrow. Yeah, definitely Friday. Definitely Friday. Your birthday yesterday, 3 off. I hope it went well for you, mate. I'm at that age where birthdays are just another reminder that I'm just getting old. And this whole getting old idea is not a good idea. The size of paper is commonly used as practice paper for graffiti artists. Oh, you're down the right track then. Yeah, you're 35 and you all started out that way when you were 18. Yeah. He's got like it. Yeah. It stopped counting. Yeah, my doctor keeps reminding me how old I am. The day you turned 18, you walked into the pub, full school uniform, and ordered a schooner of Guinness. I forgot it only comes in pints. Didn't get carded. Yeah. Back when I was 18, the minimum drinking age was 21. Since been changed to 18, but yeah, when I was 18, had to be dry. Hey, 15 away from 700, that's a good thing, Lone. Absolutely awesome, mate. It won't be long before you'll be doing the 24-hour 1,000 sub live stream, mate. Yes, he thought you're a tradie. Quite likely, mate. Quite likely. Yeah, when I was 18, I couldn't do a full beard. It was all scraggly and yeah, patchy. Hey, Crofter, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good Friday. All the boys gave you a good cheer. Awesome story, mate. Awesome story. Hey, that's awesome. 9 views and 9 likes. Fantastic, people. Thank you so much. Keep those likes coming. That'll be awesome. And last night, I was wanting to find out if you could do a weeding contract with a spraying unit, and the answer is no, you can't do a weeding contract with a spraying unit. You've got to use the weeder. So we found that one out, and I thought I'd share. Good morning, AI Farmer. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Friday's going well. Real Farmer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. Pushed from the last few days, but feeling good. Good to hear, mate. Welcome back to civilization. Making a massive British fry-up. Nice. Hey, Dust Bunny, welcome in. Thank you. Hey, that'll be very kind of you. Thank you, Dust Bunny. Let's see if I can remember the shortcut. There we go. Just put Dust Bunny's channel link in the chat. Feel free to go and check out her channel. Really entertaining. And check out AI Farmer's one as well. We watched a news story where a Pomeranian chased a bear out of its house. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I hope you have a good night there, Dust Bunny. Good sleep. Yeah, you're welcome there, AI Farmer. Hey, no problem at all there, Dust Bunny. No problem. Yeah, a bear in the house is probably not something you want to have in your house. Something we don't really need to worry about here in New Zealand. English fry up, what's that? Bacon, sausages, eggs. You put a few baked beans in there as well. Still have to dig through all the stuff in the mod hub from the last few days. Yep. Yeah, watch out for the maps. They one of them has an awful lot of required mods. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to keep looking up all the time. Mind you may not have bears, but you do have cassowaries. Yeah, Scott, I love baked beans. Hey, we've got a new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, I'll even eat baked beans cold straight out of the tin. Hey, Grave Reaper. Thank you for still being here. Yeah, mate. Yeah, especially for people with consoles and all that. It must be so annoying. Because the trouble is, if you uninstall the map, those mods are still there. They don't uninstall automatically either. And good news, I was chatting with Farm Sim Briscoe, albeit on Argsy's stream, and Farm Sim Briscoe is trying to get his Saxingham map released on console. So he's hoping that it goes through testing okay and isn't too much work to fix it. So that'll be awesome, because it is a really great map. You know, he's spent a lot of time on it. He's put his own buildings in there instead of, you know, installing everybody else's. It's a very pretty map. And the edges aren't too bad either. He's done a fairly good job of the edges. Alright, we'll go and top up the seeds and do that other contract. Yeah, you're waiting for it to come to console. Yeah, like I say, Farm Sim Briscoe is hoping to get it onto console for everyone, so it'll be awesome. Well, lucky the power poles have no no collisions. Otherwise I wouldn't have got very far at all. Yeah, it will be awesome as long as Giants don't mess it up their end. Definitely. Hey Richard Herbert, hello, welcome in. Good morning. Happy Friday morning to you. Last day of the work week for some. For some it's just another day before they work on Saturday and Sunday. I used to have one of those jobs. If you are one of those people, I do feel for you. You're shopping for a laptop today. Oh, that'll be awesome. Yeah, we've got chickens and just randomly appearing. What sort of laptop are you looking at getting there, Real Farmer? Gaming one or just an ordinary business type one? Alright, where's the next contract? Oh, yep. Up there. Oh, I did fold it up. Yeah, Giants has a name for it. What's that, AI farmer? Might finish the watering system on your forest mini home. That's awesome, AI. Hey, Quack, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Any tips for organising the farm better? Ooh. You're asking the wrong person. I'm probably the most disorganised farmer there is. Just your standard sort so you can use OBS. Would be nice to get one where I can edit vids on also. Yeah, know what you mean, mate. But yeah, it's surprising what computers can do for editing videos. Sometimes you just got to be patient. Just let the computer chug through it. It'll get through it. It'll just take time. Yeah, try and get something with 16 gig of RAM though. 8 gig of RAM isn't big enough nowadays. They're the most competent game maker ever. Of course they are. Just ask any Giants developer. I'll tell you they're the best developers in the whole world. It's like New York taxis. Taxi drivers are the best drivers. Just ask any of them. No worries, Grave. Thank you for joining. Look at MSI, best bang for buck. What's your favourite crop to grow? I actually quite like wheat. I think wheat and barley are actually quite good, especially if you've got a mill nearby that you can make flour. But yeah, all the crops are quite good. Probably least favourite is root crops. But I am looking forward to trying out onions. Okay, Scott, yep. Good luck on your shift, mate. Hope it all goes well. Hey, Bobby Hannah Riley. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. All I can tell you is don't get an Acer. How much did you spend on the last rig, Eric? Yeah, like Quack, it's because it's I normally play solo, so Root Crops is more of a multiplayer type game. Although there is the Colossus Harvester that makes root crops so much easier. But it's sort of like it's not necessarily how I would like to play. Yeah, Colossus does the trick. Does make life a lot easier. Yeah, like I say, it's just not my kind of gameplay. I actually purposely don't install the Colossus pack because ultimately I'm just a lazy person, and if I have the Colossus readily available, it'll be the only machine I ever use. So yeah, I tend not to install it for that reason, so I'm forced to use other machines. Definitely AI Farmer, definitely. And if people want to use the Colossus, good on them, because like I say, if I installed it, I would be using it. And I just want to try different machines, and I know I just wouldn't be doing that if I had the Colossus. But that's what's great about this game, you know, anyone can play it how they want to, you know? DJ's a classic example of that, you know? He's a complete idiot in the gameplay, but you know, it's the way he likes playing, and he enjoys playing it that way, and it really comes out in his videos that he's having a lot of fun. And you know, there are some people that look at his video and don't have fun watching his video because it's not how they would play. They have fun playing it as realistically as they can get it. They download all the realistic mods, and you know, and they have fun doing that. It's good on them for them as well. Yeah, yeah. I've got an old ASUS, probably about 10 years old now, chugging away as a bit of a server now. But yeah, ASUS was pretty bad. Like the Bluetooth module stopped working on it, wireless module stopped working on it, battery died, or you know, won't last anymore. But yeah, I think ASUS components aren't the best. ASUS, Acer, definitely a bad one. Cheap Dells are very, very cheaply built. They sort of very, very flimsy. Yeah, you can paint them whatever brand you want, but you're still not using that brand. You're still using Colossus. Yeah, won't see the difference from the distance. Definitely. And I'm figuring Saxlingham will have to be a class map for me, because there is a class dealer there. Although having said that, there is a John Deere dealer here, and I'm not getting John Deere. So, you know, just because a dealer has something doesn't mean I'll do it. But, yeah, it's got class, and I haven't used a lot of class. So, yeah, go back to using my Terrab track again. That'll be fun. Yeah, work was good. Glad it's over. Looking forward to hopefully a quiet weekend, but we'll have to wait and see. Got one of those jobs that I keep putting off, keep procrastinating about. I need to get it done. Yeah, you're glad it's Friday? You've got the weekend off then, Richard? Awesome, mate. Yeah, I do feel for those that have to work the weekend. Used to have a job that required that 6 days a week. How many work you'll be doing this weekend is on FS25. Yes, know that feeling. Definitely makes the weekend something to look forward to. Yeah, Real Farmer. Hard to know. I've got a Dell for myself for work. It's a BYOD device at work. So far it's been okay. But then I am comparing it to a Surface Pro that only had 8 gig of RAM, and when I was dealing with spreadsheets it was just really churning. So I grabbed a Dell with 32 gig of RAM, and now it really flies. But like I say, I got a Dell with a graphics card in it, gaming graphics card for my wife. And that was a fairly cheap one. And it's very, very flimsy. No real chassis in it. It's all plastic. So yeah. I'll be honest, I don't know. £400, I've got no idea if that's super cheap or sort of middle of the range. Around here, sort of middle of the range is probably around $2,500 New Zealand dollars. High end, you're sort of looking at around about $3,000 to $5,000 New Zealand dollars. And budget ones, and I mean they are really budget, 8 gig of RAM. Gonna really struggle with anything, to be honest. They're sort of around $1,000, so yeah. But that's New Zealand dollars. I think what, £400 is probably about 1,200 New Zealand. Maybe Yeah, just trying to do some calculations in my head. I think for me, the biggest thing to look out for would be RAM getting at least 16 gig of memory instead of 8 gig. 8 gig is things really slow down, especially web browsers take up so much memory now. Yeah, the older stuff was better. I got an Asus motherboard in 2010ish, and they didn't release all necessary drivers till basically 4 years after release. Yeah, HP, fairly good brand as well. I think you are paying for the name HP more so than Dell. I think Dell doesn't charge as much for their name, but yeah, there are definitely different kinds of Dells. There's a business Dell, which is good sturdy computer, and then there's a budget Dell, which is very flimsy. But I would sort of maybe try and look for an affordable brand that's not an Acer that has at least 16 gig of RAM. I feel like that's the very minimum that you should have on a computer nowadays. Excuse me. Oh, nice chatting. Fry up is ready. Then heading out shopping and a couple of pints. I've left a like. Thank you so much, Real Farmer. You have a good day. Enjoy your fry up. Enjoy your shopping. And enjoy your pints. Sounds like an awesome day. Although I do find shopping can be a bit of a traumatic experience, spending all that money. Yep, you've got mail disappeared. Yeah, wasn't that in a that was AOL, wasn't it? Had that you've got mail voice. I think they used it on a movie. Now, kids watching that movie wouldn't know what it was all about. Dangerous bites and buy a new laptop. Yeah. And be aware, if a salesman's really trying to talk you into a laptop, probably means that they getting a something out of it for themselves. Quite often the companies will run competitions for salesmen, and they can win prizes if they sell a certain number of laptops. I used to work in retail. I was doing installations, and it was funny when Philips TVs, which weren't really great TVs, they always broke. We were always bringing them back. But when Philips TVs had a promotion on, we were delivering an awful lot of Philips TVs, but normally we wouldn't deliver many at all. So yeah, if a salesman is really trying to talk you into something, just be aware. Take cash with you and leave the bank card at home. Yeah. Wise words indeed. Even Temu sells laptops. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd really trust a Temu laptop. Being UK, they're going to upsell you an HP. Don't buy it. Yep, and definitely don't buy Norton, McAfee, or whatever antivirus that they're trying to unload onto you. You don't need it. Microsoft Defender comes with Windows and is perfectly alright. You don't need to buy another antivirus program. So don't let them try to upsell you to an antivirus program. Hey, Chatsubo! Hello! Hope your Friday's going well. Thank you for joining. Just doing a spot of planting. Just did some sunflowers, and now we're doing some cotton. Yeah, if it doesn't explode, it'll probably spy on you. Most definitely. Okay, cool. We're putting Chatsubo's link in the chat. Feel free to check out his channel. He was building an airplane, but it's been put on hiatus for family reasons. But yeah, if we give him enough subs, he might decide to get back into it again. Feel free to check out his channel. You can hear soft whispers from my gaming setup calling my name. I know, mate. I know. I've been working on the map on Saxlingham to get it set up the way I want it. Taking a little bit of time. I'm actually really happy with it at the moment. Positive peer pressure, Chatsubo. Positive peer pressure. Just trying to give you a little bit of encouragement, that's all. So yeah, I've got a good story sorted for Saxlingham. And setting some rules to make it hard. Hey, just got my first steering wheel to play Farming Sim on. Oh mate, that'll totally change the experience for you. Well, if you've been used to a controller, it'll probably take a bit of getting used to, but persevere with it because it just makes it so much more immersive. Yeah, I haven't actually brought anything from Temu. I was buying from a place called AliExpress, which is very, very similar to Temu. And like woodworking tools, absolutely quite good. The Chinese stuff is actually really good quality. School bags. I got some really awesome school bags for my girls from AliExpress. Very well made. Except for one of them. One of them sort of had fake leather on the bottom and it sort of peeled away. A bit ugly, but you know, the zips never broke or anything like that. And yeah, so there's likely an update for Saxlingham this weekend to fix bugs, and I bet it'll be a new save required. I wonder what bugs he's got. I did find a floating, sort of a floating tree. But yeah, I haven't found a lot with it. But yeah, I did buy a supposedly a smartwatch off of AliExpress, and I thought it would just hook into, you know, the software that's on the phone. No, it had to sideload this dodgy app from China onto your phone. So who knows what it was collecting along the way. And that was the only way you get the watch to alert you to emails and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I ended up not using it. Oh, we'll have to see what the update's like. I'll see what it fixes, because yeah, if it's nothing too major, I might just not update it. If you keep copying stuff, eventually you get good at making it. Yeah, it wasn't that smart. Field 11 has a stone texture issue. Okay. I think Field 11 is anywhere near where I'll be playing, so may not be an issue. Yeah, I'll see what the update fixes. Yeah, whether I think it's worth having to rebuild the entire map again. I have done quite a few changes. Didn't notice it. He's made a lot of the buildings sellable, but not the fences. Couldn't remove the fences. Hey Nick, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good Friday. You brought a little camera to look at the dashboard cam, but sketchy side also still laying unused. Yeah, to be honest, electronics out of that site I've definitely given up on. And a spectator farm error will require a new save game. Great. Has he said when he's going to release it? What time? It is Peter. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not complaining. Hey, FS Farmer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You're having a great Friday? There we go, just put FS Farmer's link in the vertical and horizontal streams. Check him out, does some great videos using Courseplay and Auto Drive. Watching his machines run together like that, and it's just clockwork. An amazing site, definitely worth checking out. Hey, I've just checked Farm Sim Briscoe's itch.io page. I can't remember what version I downloaded, but he's got version 1.0.0.0 update, and he's saying save game compatible, fixed minor issues. I'm not sure if that's the one I downloaded or not. I can't remember. Yeah, you're welcome there, FS Farmer. Hey Richard, no problem. Sleep is good. Can't wait for Sully's JCB 412 Farm Master, perfect for old school Saxlingham farm. Yeah, they would be awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Mercedes pack that's coming out. I think that'll be quite good. But I am hoping that Giants will release a right-hand drive version of the trucks in preparation for yeah, sorry, got sidetracked there. Right-hand drive truck for the new Highland map. They definitely need some right-hand drive vehicles. Right-hand drive Skoda would be good too. And a right-hand drive Land Rover. I am actually surprised that there's no talented UK modders making right-hand drive vehicles. Very talented UK map makers, but yeah, no one's produced right-hand drive vehicles. Yeah, interactive control would be great. I guess it's a matter of trying to figure out how to use it with just a controller. That would be the tricky bit. The way they did GPS was a stroke of genius, but yeah, interactive controller, I suppose. Just have the X button do things. They would have to remodel all their in-game stuff though, wouldn't they? Man, that would be a big job. Getting the doors to open on all the models. Yeah, I'm busy building my Saxlingham FS farmer. Hoping I can make a start on it next week. I've actually noticed that my views have dropped right down for the Judith Plains map. Right, nearly finished this contract. Yeah, I've just noticed the last couple of nights on Judith Plains here have been a bit quiet. Yeah, it could be trying to do the contract work all the time is not as engaging. Sort of spend a stream doing the same thing all stream on this map. I think possibly because the fields are so big as well. Whereas on the Dahai map on the stream I can do 2 or 3 different jobs. Yeah, it's probably picked up that people are probably doing a lot of searches for it. That's starting to push it out. He got my joiner hat on today making some railway sleeper planters. Awesome. Because railway sleepers can be difficult to deal with. You're back at Greece. Sorry to hear that, Crofter. Drop this back at the dealership and grab our truck. I've not been on Judith in a week, and it's harvest time. Been in sacks, and when the winter gets too much, we'll harvest Judith. At the moment, views are too good to leave sacks even in winter. Yeah, mate. Sounds like it's a really good one to do. I nearly streamed it tonight, but didn't quite get to the point. All I would have been doing was just doing some of the build process, which I think people have already seen on the Darheim. So yeah. Yep, John Deere store. I keep buying everything but, much to their annoyance. I heard John Deere were the preferred supplier for AgMax. Yeah, I'm setting some really tough rules for myself. So and really putting some big debt on myself. So it could be fun. Hey, CS Benji, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. It's a big conspiracy. No, no, no. I heard it on good information that AgMax were working hand in hand with John Deere. We all know AgMax is evil. They come in, promise farmers the earth, and lock them into deals where they can't make money. Excellent story there from the herd. Definitely check out his channel. Check out his AgMax story. It is absolutely brilliant. And it's actually sad that it is happening in real life. Getting more and more corporate farms and yeah, instead of the family-owned farms. Hey Bart, building the Lego Titanic. Awesome, mate. That looked absolutely brilliant. Yeah, currently we're building the Back to the Future DeLorean. So welcome in, Bart. Hope you're having a great day. Sounds like you are. All right, let's collect our... Correct. Let's sleep. Yeah. FS Farmer, I know exactly what you mean. Definitely a lot of different contracts. The devil wears a suit and tie. He certainly does. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Bart. Looking forward to the weekend. Friday night here, so that's brilliant. Right, where's this contract? Yep, right up there. Yeah, generally the edges are pretty good on Saxlingham. Just one edge that I've really found that's bad is the one down by the dealership. When you look at it, it's sort of like the road does actually end at an industrial state there, but it's sort of like he hasn't got the industrial estate sort of built onto the edge of the map. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't hit the like yet, please do. Really does help the channel and doesn't cost you anything either. And we've got a new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Drove flat out live by accident. Drove off flat out. Yep. It's something you could definitely do on the Daheim map. That's just because he doesn't put the red X's across the road, which is actually quite good, you know. But yeah, you're just driving along the road and it looks like it's going to carry on for a bit longer, and then bang, you just hit a wall. Yeah, no worries, Richard. Off to work. Catch you tomorrow, mate. Have a good one at work. A lot of room to park on the side of the road here. I might be able to park down here a little bit. He might let me park here. $9,090 pieces. Yeah. That's going to take you a while. You'll be right, mate. Just follow the book. Fortunately, they break them up into small session sizes. So, you know, one bag, one session. Get that done, and then you're good. I always think it's quite clever how they build this substructure of the machines. Hey, no problems, FS Farmer. It was great to see you on. Thank you for joining. But you can do it. Just follow the instructions, piece by piece. Hey, Farmer Harry, thank you. Actually, I'm thinking of finishing the stream pretty soon. It's sort of getting close to, well, it is 10:30 now, so getting close to 11 p.m. my time. So I might end the stream here midway through the rolling. Yeah, might go for another half hour. That's about it though. But yeah, Farmer Harry will be doing a multiplayer stream tomorrow, so you're more than welcome to join in then. Starting at 8 p.m. New Zealand time. Yeah, Farmer Harry, next stream will be tomorrow. I think with the different time zones, I think maybe 9 a.m. UK time. Someone from the UK might be able to correct me on that if I'm wrong. I'll be doing that, and we'll be doing a multiplayer. Nah, I started a new contract, Derek. Doing some rolling now. One of the mods that's available to allow you to do rolling and contract work. Hey, Dirty Road Relay, welcome in. You know, yeah, contracts are never ending, Eric, never ending. And Bart, have I played Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator? Yes, I have. I've enjoyed both. I actually used to play it a lot before I got Farm Sim. Then when I got Farm Sim, I ended up playing Farm Sim more often. So yeah, occasionally I still go on and give Truck Simulator a blat, but I haven't streamed it. Not sure streaming, trying to read the chat, and truck driving on busy motorways sort of mix well together. Yeah, what have we got in the way of equipment? Well, I might grab that. Could come in handy. And it's really cheap. Alright, let's click here, and I want to look at sprayers. Really do want to get that Fendt. Right, so sprayer ads. An extra 500. No, can't afford it just yet. Hey, thanks, Chatsubo. Thank you for joining. You have a good day. Hey, Limo, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, it's a big unit, that one. Right, I'm going to leave this with a worker. Gonna Uber on to the dealership. Grab the tractor. Okay, so don't tell Klaus that we've got a John Deere. Now, what did the contract want me to plant? spinach. Right, that's a big field for spinach. Sure, I would have chosen that crop myself. Sure, he's got his reasons. The thing with spinach is you get 2 crops out of 1 sowing. That's a good thing. Now I think we can sort of nip down here. Yeah, you're going to take a break. Fair enough, mate. Like I say, usually when I'm doing a big Lego one, I'll do one bag at a time. Do 1 bag, then have a break. Back the next day. Makes it last a while. Hello, Mr. A Farmers. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Friday's going well. One bag in Lego Titanic is 750 pieces. Ouch. I see your problem. Definitely have a bit of a challenge there. Don't want the AI worker buying stuff. That's better. I was paying for fertilizer. I didn't want to be paying for fertilizer. And there's 26 bags. Came with the contract, mate. Probably wouldn't own it. Yeah, that Titanic is definitely going to take up a lot of space. There was a theory that they reckon that there was a bunker fire that they couldn't put out, and bunker fire sort of hardened the metal so that when the iceberg hit it, the metal actually just split. Iceberg didn't actually rip a hole in the ship. The metal just split open with the impact because it had become brittle because of the bunker fire. That was an interesting theory. Right, I'm going to grab an Uber and leave this worker on here. Yeah, we might go and grab that trailer. 4X maps are okay, but you got to do a lot of travelling on it. Yeah, as long as it's a clean one, mate. On the iceberg, there was a penguin, and he hit his Titanic, and that also sank. Is that what you were saying there, mate? I remember there was a joke, politically incorrect for the two Ronnies to say, although they did say it. Because I have Irish ancestry, it's okay for me to say it. After years of work at the site of the Titanic sinking, the Irish salvage team finally raised the iceberg. Okay, so it doesn't look like this one's got it widens out. I'm sure we'll be able to use it for something. Okay, I'll get this back to the yard and might call it a night. Hey, thank you, Eric. You have a great dinner. Seen what you cook. It'll be a great dinner. No doubt about that. Thank you so much for joining. You have a good day. Denmark, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Friday. Right, let's see about fixing this trailer up. Yes, heard of the movie Cars. Enjoy it. Watch it occasionally. Alright, so I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you to everyone that's joined in. Thank you to everyone that's hit the like button. Hello to our 2 other subscribers that have just subscribed. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. We're definitely going to call it a night there. Thank you to everyone. Have a good day, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.